The top 3 ultra-rare Barber quarter dollars are the 1893s, 1896s, and 1898s. With exceptionally low mintage numbers, these coins are highly coveted by collectors. High-grade examples can reach $100,000 or more, making them some of the most valuable and sought-after coins in the entire series. Or discoloration. Imagine for a second, you've just discovered a coin that could be worth thousands, tens of thousands, or maybe even hundreds of thousands of dollars. A treasure so rare, it could completely change your life. Well, you might be closer to that moment than you think, because today, we're diving into the world of one of the most valuable and hard-to-find coins in U.S. history, the 1896 Barber quarter dollar. In the next few minutes, you're going to learn all about why this seemingly unassuming quarter has an unbelievable value, why it's a must-have for collectors, and how you could potentially discover a coin worth up to $1 million or more. That's right, we're talking about a coin that might be sitting in your pocket change right now or hidden in your family's collection. Stick around until the end, because this is one coin you don't want to miss learning about. You could be sitting on a life-changing treasure. What is the 1896 Barber quarter dollar? Before we get into how much this coin is worth, let's first talk about what the 1896 Barber quarter is, and why it's such a coveted treasure for coin collectors around the world. The Barber quarter is part of the famous series designed by Charles E. Barber, the chief engraver at the United States Mint. The Barber series includes quarters, dimes, and half dollars, and they were minted from 1892 to 1916. While these coins may not be as well known as others, their historical significance and design make them incredibly popular in the numismatic world. The 1896 Barber quarter features a distinct design. On the obverse front, it shows a profile of Liberty wearing a cap, symbolizing freedom. On the reverse back, there's an eagle perched on a bundle of arrows and an olive branch, symbolizing strength and peace. Surrounding the eagle is the inscription United States of America and quarter dollar, with a beautifully detailed border. But what makes the 1896 Barber quarter so rare? That's where the story really starts to get exciting. Why is the 1896 Barber quarter so rare? The 1896 Barber quarter is considered one of the rarest and most valuable coins in the Barber series for a number of reasons. Low mintage. The 1896 Barber quarter had a mintage of 1 million coins, which might sound like a lot at first, but when you compare it to other years of the Barber series that saw millions of coins produced, this relatively low mintage immediately sets it apart as a rarer find. While 1 million may sound like a large number, the truth is that a very small percentage of those 1 million quarters actually survived in great condition. Many were worn down or damaged due to circulation. Condition. The condition of these coins is critical in determining their value. Most 1896 Barber quarters you'll encounter today have been in circulation, meaning they've been heavily worn, tarnished, or damaged over the years. This makes finding one in pristine or near-perfect condition incredibly rare, and incredibly valuable. Collector demand. As time goes on, the demand for rare coins like the 1896 Barber quarter only grows. Collectors are constantly on the lookout for these historically significant coins, which makes the ones that are still in great condition more sought after. As a result, the value of this quarter has skyrocketed in recent years. Historical context. The year 1896 was a significant one in U.S. history. The country was recovering from a severe economic depression, and the coin represents a time of financial uncertainty and social change. This context gives the coin an added layer of intrigue for collectors and history buffs alike. How much is the 1896 Barber quarter worth? Here's the question everyone wants answered. How much is the 1896 Barber quarter really worth? Well, the value of this coin depends heavily on its condition, rarity, and demand at the time of sale. 1. Common grades, good to very good. If you found an 1896 Barber quarter in good, G, or very good, VG, condition, it's worth around $100 to $200. These are coins that have been heavily worn and used in circulation, but they're still worth something due to their rarity. Even in this condition, it's a piece of history worth keeping. 2. Fine to very fine grades. When you start looking at coins in fine, F, or very fine, VF, condition, you're looking at a higher value range. These coins are less worn and show more detail, meaning they are more attractive to collectors. An 1896 Barber quarter in these grades can fetch anywhere from $500 to $1,500. This is the type of coin that could be worth a substantial amount, especially if you manage to find one that's in better condition than most. 3. Extremely fine to uncirculated grades. Now we're getting into the big league territory. Extremely fine, EF, and uncirculated, MS, grades are where the real money is. These coins have been preserved exceptionally well, and their details are sharp and clear, showing little to no signs of wear. If you happen to find an MS-60 or MS-65 graded 1896 Barber quarter, you could expect it to be worth anywhere from $5,000 to $30,000 or more. 4. The super rare coins. But here's where things get truly jaw-dropping. The rarity of the 1896 Barber quarter increases exponentially as the coin reaches higher grades. For MS-67 or higher, these coins can sell for $50,000 or more. In some cases, the coin's rarity, combined with the condition and historical significance, can make it worth over $100,000, or even higher if it's an exceptionally rare variant or has a story behind it. Coins in the best possible condition, those that are close to pristine, have been known to break auction records. One famous example of an 1896 Barber quarter, graded MS-67, was sold for over $200,000 at auction, an astronomical price for such a coin. 2. Fine to very fine grades. As we move into the fine, F, and very fine, VF, grades, the coin's value increases. In these grades, the details on the coin are much sharper, but the coin may still show some. What makes the 1896 Barber quarter even more valuable? There are a few key factors that can increase the value of your 1896 Barber quarter even more. Certification. Having the coin professionally graded by a recognized grading service like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, can add tremendous value to the coin. A certified coin in high grades, like MS-65 or MS-67, will sell for far more than an uncertified coin in the same condition. Provenance. If the coin has an interesting provenance, such as a famous collection or a significant history, that can increase its value significantly. A coin with an exciting backstory can fetch far more at auction, as collectors are often willing to pay extra for items with historical significance. Varieties and mint marks. While the 1896 Barber quarter was mainly minted at the Philadelphia Mint, coins with other mint marks or specific varieties can sometimes carry a premium. Always look closely for unique characteristics or any signs of rare minting errors that could set your coin apart from the rest. How to spot a valuable 1896 Barber quarter. If you think you might have an 1896 Barber quarter on your hands, here's how to spot its value. Examine the date. Make sure the date on the coin is clearly visible. Coins that are worn or have faded dates will not command as high a price. Look for the mint mark. Check the reverse side of the coin for any mint mark. Philadelphia coins don't have one, but those with mint marks like D for Denver or S for San Francisco can be worth more. Check for wear. Pay attention to the level of where the coin shows. Coins in pristine or near-perfect condition are prized by collectors and will be worth significantly more than those that are worn. The rarest 1898 Barber quarter dollar, a coin worth thousands, or more. Hold on to your seats, because you're about to discover one of the most elusive, valuable, and mind-blowing coins in U.S. history, the 1898 Barber quarter dollar. If you've ever wondered how a single coin could change your life, this is the one. Whether you're a die-hard coin collector or just a curious viewer, you're going to want to stick around for every single second of this video. This isn't just another coin, it's a treasure hunt that could lead you to thousands, tens of thousands, or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. In this video, we're diving into the rich history, the mystery, and the jaw-dropping value of the 1898 Barber quarter. We're talking about a coin so rare, it might just be sitting in your pocket change or hidden in an old collection, waiting to be discovered. Get ready to learn how much this elusive piece of history is worth and why it's considered one of the most coveted treasures in the numismatic world. By the end of this video, you'll understand just how incredible this coin truly is. You don't want to miss out, this could be your ticket to a fortune. A brief introduction to the 1898 Barber quarter dollar. Let's start by looking at the 1898 Barber quarter from a historical perspective. The Barber quarter is part of a series of coins designed by Charles E. Barber, the chief engraver of the U.S. Mint at the time. These coins were minted between 1892 and 1916 and include not just the quarter, but also the dime and half dollar. The 1898 Barber quarter is part of this highly sought-after series, which is beloved by collectors for its classic design and historical significance. The Barber quarter features an image of Lady Liberty on the obverse, her face adorned with a cap and laurel wreath. It represents a sense of freedom and strength. On the reverse, the coin features a majestic eagle holding an olive branch and arrows, signifying both peace and strength, framed by the words United States of America and quarter dollar. The design is simple yet powerful, making the Barber quarter one of the most visually stunning coins in U.S. history. Now, why is the 1898 Barber quarter such a rare and valuable coin? That's where things get really interesting. Why is the 1898 Barber quarter so rare? You might be wondering, what makes the 1898 Barber quarter so special? The answer lies in a combination of factors, all of which make this coin a collector's dream. 1. Low mintage numbers. In 1898, the U.S. Mint produced just 1,452,000 Barber quarters. While this might seem like a significant number, it's important to remember that not all coins from that mintage survive to this day, and those that do often show heavy wear. A low mintage makes the 1898 Barber quarter particularly rare, and finding one in great condition is even more exceptional. When compared to other years in the Barber series, where millions of coins were minted, the 1898 quarter stands out as one of the rarer coins in the entire collection. This is key to understanding why its value has skyrocketed over time. 2. Condition and preservation. Most coins that were made in the 19th century have been heavily circulated, meaning they've been worn down, scratched, or even damaged over the years. The 1898 Barber quarter is no exception. However, the rarity comes from the fact that very few of these quarters survived in pristine or near pristine condition. When you find one in high-grade form, such as MS-64 or higher, the coin becomes much more valuable. Coins in lower grades will still have some value, but the true treasure lies in those that have been preserved in remarkable condition. 3. Collector demand. The demand for rare coins, especially from the Barber series, continues to grow. Many collectors are constantly on the hunt for high-quality Barber quarters, and the 1898 coin is among the top choices. The appeal of the Barber design and the historical significance of the coin create an enduring interest. Coins from the Barber series, especially from the 1890s, have become a must-have for serious collectors, which only drives up the demand and value. The value of the 1898 Barber quarter dollar. So, how much could the 1898 Barber quarter be worth today? Well, just like with any rare coin, the value is determined by several key factors: its condition, rarity, demand, and historical significance. Let's break down the potential value of the 1898 Barber quarter based on different grades. 1. Common grades, good to very good. If your 1898 Barber quarter is in good, G, or very good, VG, condition, don't be discouraged, it still holds value. In these grades, you can expect the coin to be worth anywhere between $75 and $150. While these grades are on the lower end of the scale, they still reflect the rarity of the coin, and even a worn coin can hold significant historical value. 2. Fine to very fine grades. As we move into the fine, F, and very fine, VF, grades, the coin's value increases. In these grades, the details on the coin are much sharper, but the coin may still show some signs of wear. The value range for an 1898 Barber quarter in fine to very fine condition can range from $200 to $600, depending on the specifics of the coin's condition and any additional factors such as toning or eye appeal. 3. Extremely fine to uncirculated grades. When you reach extremely fine, EF, and uncirculated, MS, grades, the value of the 1898 Barber quarter can see a dramatic increase. Coins that are in extremely fine, EF, condition will have very little wear, and the details of the design will remain sharp and clear. Uncirculated, MS 60 or higher, coins are the ultimate prize for collectors. In extremely fine condition, you could see the value range from $800 to $1,500, while in uncirculated condition, you could be looking at $2,000 to $10,000 or more, depending on the specific quality in demand. 4. High-grade and gem-quality coins. Now, for those exceptional finds, the value of an 1898 Barber quarter can explode. If you have a coin that is graded MS 65 or higher, you could be sitting on a true fortune. Coins in this gem quality range can easily fetch $20,000 to $50,000, and in some cases, even $100,000 or more. The highest quality examples, especially those with beautiful toning, have been known to break auction records, making them some of the most coveted coins in the world. Auction records and real-world value. To give you an even better idea of the potential value of an 1898 Barber quarter, let's take a look at recent auction results. A coin in MS 65 condition, for example, has been known to fetch around $40,000 to $50,000 at auctions in recent years. Coins in MS 66 or higher have sold for more, sometimes even approaching the $100,000 mark or beyond. How to spot a valuable 1898 Barber quarter. If you think you found an 1898 Barber quarter or have one sitting in your collection, here's how to spot a valuable coin. Check the date. The first thing to do is make sure the date is clearly visible on the coin. Wear and damage can obscure the date, reducing the value. A sharp, legible date is a key indicator of the coin's value. Look for the mint mark. The 1898 Barber quarter was mainly minted at the Philadelphia Mint, so most will not have a mint mark. However, you should always double-check for a mint mark, as a coin from another mint could be worth more. Examine the condition. The condition of the coin is crucial. Rarest 1893 Barber quarter dollar, a treasure worth thousands, or more. Imagine stumbling upon a coin that could be worth thousands, maybe even millions of dollars. A coin so rare that its value increases exponentially every time it is unearthed. Well, get ready, because in this video, we're diving into one of the most fascinating, high-stakes treasures of American numismatics, the 1893 Barber quarter dollar. Trust me, you don't want to miss a single second of this because you'll want to know just how much this tiny piece of history could fetch today. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or a newcomer looking to make a lucky find, this is one coin that you'll want to learn everything about. The 1893 Barber quarter dollar is a holy grail for collectors. It's rare, it's valuable, and its history is wrapped in intrigue. If you're sitting on one, or if you ever come across one at an estate sale, in your grandma's attic, or even in your pocket change, you'll want to make sure you know exactly what you have in your hands. This quarter could be worth anywhere from hundreds to thousands of dollars, and that's just the start. The most rare versions of the 1893 Barber quarter can sell for a staggering $1 million or more. That's right, you heard it, up to $1 million. You won't believe how deep this treasure hunt goes. A quick overview. What is the 1893 Barber quarter dollar? The Barber quarter is part of a series of coins designed by Charles E. Barber, the chief engraver of the United States Mint. The Barber series includes quarters, dimes, and half dollars, all bearing the same iconic designs. This particular series ran from 1892 to 1916, with the 1893 quarter being one of the key years that collectors are constantly on the lookout for. The design of the Barber quarter is instantly recognizable. On the obverse, front, side, it shows the profile of Liberty wearing a cap, symbolizing freedom and strength. The reverse features a majestic eagle clutching an olive branch and arrows, symbolizing peace and strength. The coin also includes the inscriptions United States of America and quarter dollar, with a beautifully detailed border that frames the images. However, the 1893 Barber quarter stands out because it's among the rarest in the entire series. The story behind its rarity and the incredible values it can fetch is worth exploring. Why is the 1893 Barber quarter so rare? There are several reasons why the 1893 Barber quarter is considered extraordinarily rare among coin collectors. Low mintage. the U.S. Mint produced only 264,000 of the 1893 Barber quarters, one of the lowest mintage numbers in the entire series. This makes it significantly rarer than other years in the series, where millions of coins were minted. Coinage for everyday use. Despite its low mintage, the 1893 Barber quarter was produced for everyday circulation. Over time, many of these coins were lost, worn down, or damaged by the wear and tear of daily life. Only a small percentage of the original mintage survived in pristine or near pristine condition. Coin collector demand. The demand for rare coins has exploded over the last few decades, particularly for the Barber series. Coin collectors, investors, and history buffs all seek to acquire this quarter for their collections, which has driven the price to eye-popping levels. Historical significance. The 1893 Barber quarter also holds historical significance. The U.S. was in the midst of an economic depression during this time, and the coin was minted in an era that saw significant changes in both the country and its monetary system. This adds to the coin's allure for collectors who are fascinated by both American history and rare coins. How much is the 1893 Barber quarter worth? Now, the big question, just how much is this coin worth? Well, the value of the 1893 Barber quarter dollar can vary dramatically depending on its condition, rarity, and demand at the time it is sold. 1. Common grades. If you happen to have an 1893 Barber quarter in just average or common condition, it may still fetch a respectable price. In grades like good, G, or very good, VG, an 1893 quarter can be worth $100 to $200. That's still a great deal for a coin that may have been sitting in your collection or passed down from a relative. 2. Fine to very fine grades. Coins in fine, F, or very fine, VF, condition will usually fetch anywhere from $300 to $1,000. The more wear on the coin, the lower its price, but it's still worth a decent amount if it's not too worn down. 3. Extremely fine to uncirculated grades. If you're lucky enough to find an extremely fine, EF, or uncirculated, MS, example of the 1893 Barber quarter, then you're looking at something truly special. These higher grade coins can go for $2,000 to $15,000 or more. The key here is that the coin has been preserved in great condition, maintaining its sharp details and almost no wear from circulation. This is the type of coin that excites collectors and investors alike. 4. The super rare and unbelievable. But here's where things get truly mind-blowing. The 1893 Barber quarter has some incredibly rare variants. There are a few extremely high-grade specimens in the market, and they've been known to fetch prices from $50,000 up to $1 million or more at auction. Yes, you read that correctly. $1 million. Coins like these are usually graded MS 67 or higher by professional grading services such as PCGS or NGC. A coin with this kind of condition and rarity can break records at auctions, with collectors and investors willing to pay whatever it takes to own one. The 1893 Barber quarter in auction history. To understand just how much the 1893 Barber quarter can truly be worth, let's take a look at auction history. A well-known example of an 1893 Barber quarter in MS 67 condition was sold for over $700,000 at a major auction. What made this particular coin so valuable was its pristine condition, along with its low mintage. It was a once-in-a-lifetime find for the buyer, and that's exactly why this coin is considered a top-tier investment. How to spot an 1893 Barber quarter in your collection. So, how can you tell if you have an 1893 Barber quarter, and more importantly, if it's one of those rare gems worth a fortune? Here's what to look for. The date. The most obvious feature is the date on the coin, 1893. Check for any signs of wear or fading on the date that could make it unreadable. If the date is still clear and sharp, that's a good sign. The mint mark. Be sure to check for the mint mark, located just under the eagle on the reverse. The 1893 Barber quarter was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, so it typically has no mint mark. However, if you find one with a mint mark, it could increase its value. Condition. As mentioned, the condition of the coin is crucial. Coins in pristine, uncirculated condition are worth far more than those that have been worn down from years of use. Use a magnifying glass or loupe to carefully examine the coin for any signs of wear, scratches, or